Hey guys, and welcome back to DCTC. My name is Seth, and today we're going to be making a giant Play-Doh Toon Link egg filled with surprise toys. And we also have a cute little red Octorok. We're going to make him too. So the first thing you're going to need are 2 giant eggs, and you're going to want to fill them with toys. So like we have this giant pink one here, it's okay if it has tape on it or anything. You're going to cover it up with lots of Play-Doh. The first layer, I want to start with this egg, is going to be Toon Link's face. And I think this is about the right color. It's a little off-white, almost yellowish. So we just have to flatten this out. So you're gonna need a rolling pin. Then we're gonna lay it across. Flatten it out a little bit. There we go. All right, so once you smoothen that out, our next step is going to be to get some black Play-Doh, and we need to make some of the details on his face, his nose, his mouth, his eyes. So this is actually a pretty easy process. I'm just going to flatten out some black Play-Doh and cut out his mouth first. It's probably the easiest thing. And we just need to go sideways and make like a little check mark. Check. There we go. We'll use that for a mouth. And his nose. Now his nose is a little tricky. It's very tiny. We just need honestly, we just need to get a little bit of Play-Doh and kind of make it into a triangular point. Like that. Put that over there. Let's go ahead and put those on. Alright, so we're just going to lay the smile across here. It's going to be like a long, flat smile. And then it kind of hooks up at the end there. Then, let's see if we can get his little nose on there. There we go, and make sure it's got a little point. Because the trick is to make it skinny, but not too skinny. There we go. All right, the next part is a little tricky. We're gonna get the eyes. Actually, that's about what his eye looks like right there. It's kind of an almond shape. So let's cut out a little piece of that. Let's flatten that a little bit. All right, that might be a little squinty, but let's see how it fits. Pretty good. There it is. Just need to flatten it out, fix it up a bit. Just need to do it one more time. All right, so there's a look at both of his eyes together. Oh, it's a little lopsided. Just trying to fix that. Well, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. So let's go ahead and make the pupils. So I flattened out some black Play-Doh. Let's cut out his round little eyes. So I'm making the tops of the eyes kind of flat. So hopefully it'll just fit right in there. All right, one more eye. Making it pretty big, so what I'm gonna do is flatten it one more time. So this time, I'm just making a rectangle. Just gonna round out the edges. So see how there's a corner? I'm just gonna kind of tap on that with my finger until it gets rounded out. Let's not forget, Link actually has some pretty thick eyebrows, and those are black too. So I'm gonna get some black Play-Doh here. Stretch out some black eyebrows. Make them come down into a little point. See that there? Make sure the back is more of like a square shape. There we go. All right, one more. So here's a further out view of our Link. Now it doesn't really look like Link because we need to give him some yellow blondish hair. So here's our Play-Doh. We're gonna flatten us out some hair. Alright, so I was just thinking, I want Link's hair to kind of poof out. So I'm actually gonna hide some little clusters of Play-Doh behind his hair. So here's a big little lump. A big little lump. It's a big lump of Play-Doh. Maybe it's too big. There we go. Let's start tiny, then we can build up. Alright, so we just need a little bit more. But it's starting to look a little better. There we go, super cool. Now, this part isn't so bad. We just have to make his green hat. So, let's get some green Play-Doh. We're gonna roll it out a bit. Alright, we don't want to make it too skinny. So I think that might work right there. Actually, we need to flatten out the bottom a bit more. There we go, nice and smooth. We're gonna kind of pull out the end until it comes out into a point. There we go, just need to pull a little bit. So this is gonna be the back part. Just gonna wrap it around his head a little bit. Let me show you what I'm doing here. So this isn't the full hat yet, so don't be surprised if it looks a little weird at first. Alright, so this is basically just the tail of the hat. We need to put it on a front cover. Then all we have to do is just kind of blend it in with the previous. So here's another look at Toon Link after I adjusted his hat a little bit. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to put in a little bit more hair on either side. Then I think we'll be good. And one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give Link some elf ears, because he does have pointy elf ears. So just kind of making a triangular shape. Maybe I should make it a little thicker. There we go. There's one. And there's two. And here's a closer look at our Toon Link. And the next Zelda character we're gonna make is gonna be a really easy character. It's an Octorok, the little red guy. Okay, so for the next guy, we're gonna need red, black, and white. Maybe one more color, but we'll get to that later. All right, guys, I gathered up quite a bit of red. So let's flatten it out and see how much of this egg we can cover. All right, here we go. Now, it looks like we have two different types of reds here, but this is actually going to work in our advantage because technically his face is a little brighter than the rest of his body, so I'll just make sure that's in the front. We're going to get a tiny bit more Play-Doh and make some stubby little legs for this guy. It's pretty easy. Just have to get a good clump, roll it up in your hands, just like that. Now, we just need to do 3 more. So let's get a little bit more red Play-Doh. This is going to be for his snout. Alright, so you just kind of want a circle shape. So I'm just going to do this a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm pushing my thumb on the inside too. You'll see why later. So, there's our snout. Then all you have to do is press in on it. There we go. And we're gonna make a circle white ring. Well, actually, you just need to make a line, like a long white line, and then wrap it around his little snout. There we go. Now we need a little bit of black for the inside. When I say a little, you really only need a little. You don't have to fill it to the top. You just gotta flatten it, place it inside like a coin. Kinda like that, just need a little bit more. Alright, there's our snout. Now making his eyes is pretty easy. It's actually kind of similar to Sonic the Hedgehog. So you want to start off with a sort of oval shape, like an egg, and then make indentions in the top, like one indentation going downwards, so you can see where it kind of bends down. Same with the bottom. And then we just need to make two little black eyes. Now you can do this a bunch of different ways. You can make like little circles. I'm gonna make them kind of squinting. So you see, he looks happy. So the one last thing I was gonna do is use this light blue color. And since this is one of Link's enemies, he's gonna be a little nervous. So, just gonna make a little water droplet. And kind of make it look like he's a little nervous about his battle with Link. Oh no, that makes it look like he's crying. I'll put it a little bit further back. There we go. Now it looks like he's sweating. Alright guys, and that's it for the giant Toon Link Play-Doh egg and the little Octorok Play-Doh egg. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the like button and leave us a comment. Tell us what kind of Play-Doh eggs you would like to see or what character you would like to see. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe. This is DCTC and thanks for watching.